the medical staff here, and the trainers and PTs and strength and conditioning coach. We have an exceptional training staff and medical staff, and I'm just overjoyed every time I step out on the floor, and that's what I can do. I can give my all.
Well, anything from that Cleveland experience last year, you came off the bench to start. Anything you take away from that experience?
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind coming off the bench at all. That's kind of fun for me.
Yeah.
Like you said, I came off the bench in Cleveland. I came off the bench with the Clippers a couple times when I was coming back from injury. So, that doesn't bother me. I just want to get out there and I want to hoop and I want to make a difference. So, whatever I can do to make this team, win and help this team win, that's what I'm going to do. This is my 13th year in the league, so, I'm not fighting for anything but a championship, and that's all that matters to me.
You said that first game was an adventure trying to get integrated. How much more comfortable were you tonight?
Comfortable, but not too comfortable. I was just like trying to force my will on the game and just play with some energy and bring some energy and some excitement. I thought the first game I was just a little tentative and didn't know, I didn't have any presence. I didn't have any presence, and I was kind of holding back. And a couple friends called me and just told me that, hey, don't hold back. Go for it. And that's what I did tonight. And that's what I'm gonna continue to do is just keep going, pushing myself, so I can get more acclimated out there.
Granted, tomorrow's an important game, but after that, you'll finally get practices. Just with one game next week after the All-Star break, how much are you looking forward to that? And
I'm really looking forward to that. Because I can really get back to training hard, getting the strength and conditioning that I need, and just being out there with my teammates and just everybody getting familiar with each other. Myself, JR, even Melo coming back, we all need to get integrated into the offense. And, I think that with the talent that we have and the way everybody is unselfish, that, this practice week will be really key for us.
What you guys need?
I think they're going to do the same thing they've been doing, which is pretty much just a really hard show, make the point guard give it up, and they're so quick and athletic, so we need to make sure we try to get into the paint versus just move the ball around the three-point line.
Jeremy, it seems like tonight you made a conscious effort to try to get everyone involved, given all the moving parts that you have. Are you actually, again, with all the new additions, just trying to get the offense in sync?
Yeah, I think right now we have a lot of scores, and so get the scores where they need the ball and get people shots, and I think that's the point guard's job. And so I don't need to shoot as much with these guys coming back.
Jeremy, speaking of defensive matchups, I think LeBron James told reporters down in Miami that he expects to guard you a little bit tomorrow night. A, I just wanted to know what you thought about that matchup, and B, do you seek out advice from a guy like Carmelo or anyone else who has faced him before?
Yeah, I think Melo, among others, but definitely him, has given me a ton of advice. Just not even on and off the court, everything. During the off day, he was giving me advice, texting me advice, and so he's definitely, kind of taking me under his wing. And in terms of the matchup, obviously LeBron is a great player and a great defender. So, just got to be aggressive, continue to not change anything on my end.
Jeremy, I flew in from Korea. You have a great number of fans in Korea right now. And we did a poll, and there were two questions that Korean fans wanted to know. And one of them was how you were able to balance school and athletics at the same time. And throughout the years, you had to overcome a lot of obstacles, hurdles, and all that, and how you were able to fight through all that.
So the first one, just make sure I try to get ahead of school and make sure that I don't load up. I don't have too much homework on any one day, and then once I'm done with my homework, I can play basketball until I drop. And that was my parents' rule for me growing up. And then the other one was overcome the obstacles. I think I love playing basketball, and I'm not really too worried about what other people say or whether it's a racist remark or I just make sure that I try to control what I do when I get on the court, and that's to have fun and give my best effort. And I don't really think too much beyond that.
Jeremy, what was it like seeing Carmelo get back into the flow of things tonight in a way that he didn't a couple of nights ago?
Well, I think for one, he definitely, had a little rust in the last game, and this game he didn't really seem to have that. And I think he's doing a great job of drawing to and kicking or scoring when he needs to score and running the lane. And I thought he played really well tonight, and he's just going to continue to improve. It's his second game back. He was out for a while, and we kind of forget that. But I think tomorrow night we're going to need him to score for sure. They're a really good defensive team, and we're going to need Melo to be a playmaker.